Welcome, everybody. Welcome back. Welcome back to the Spring Klein Builders Business Power Hour, y'all. It's going to be hosted by myself and Amanda Nutt. Amanda Nutt is the founder of Spring Klein Business Builders Network. It's in Spring, Texas, y'all, and she's a proud owner of it. And I reached out to her at some point about, I don't know, 4 months ago, maybe. And I said, you know what? I have a radio station. You have a network. I need to tap into that network because I want to be the community radio station. We are Real Talk 100 Radio. Y'all give us a follow. Real Talk 100 Radio, Real Talk Power Hour, Spring Klein Business Builders on Facebook.
Yep.
Amanda Nutt on Instagram, and we're also on Real Talk 100 Radio on Instagram as well, and YouTubers. Y'all share this video worldwide. Y'all share it worldwide. Y'all share it all over Houston, Texas, especially in the Spring Klein area and the surrounding areas such as Humble, Atascocita, Kingwood, Tomball, Conroe, Woodlands, Magnolia, Cypress. What am I forgetting? Jersey Village, Greens Point. Share to those areas because we want to network with those people. We want to network and make all small businesses strong, make all small businesses thrive in this economy or another economy. We don't care. As long as your network is strong, you ought to be okay. That's what I feel. So
Absolutely.
I'm going to introduce everybody here today has already been introduced 2 or 3 times, twice. So I'm going to let them introduce themselves again. And this time I'm going to make sure we get pictures for everybody. Don't think I have one for you, sir. So for that reason, I'm going to start with you. What's the name of your business again?
Edwards Family Entertainment.
Edwards Family Entertainment. Scoot up just a little bit for the microphone.
Okay.
Edwards
Family Entertainment.
Edwards Family Entertainment. Are you on Instagram and Facebook?
I'm on both Instagram, Facebook, and our own website. And I also run Easter Pup Creations.
Easter Pub Creations.
Yeah.
We're going to get to the next 2 panelists, and then I'm going to try to find something to put on here for you.
Okay.
I don't want to skip over anybody.
Right.
You, ma'am?
Hi, Malcolm. It's good to see you again.
Good to see you.
Thank you. So my name is Carrie Scalise. I actually do 2 businesses. I have Twisted Oak Photography, so all of your photography needs I can take care of. And then I also do life insurance and annuities, retirement plans, things of that nature with Mutual of Omaha.
Mutual of Omaha. An insurance lady and a photographer in the building at the same time. How did you come up with that? I mean, were you just trying to have a side hustle? Because life insurance seems pretty steady to someone who doesn't know any better.
So insurance is a funny beast whenever you're working as a contractor. You've got to find your own clients, and there are slow periods. Coincidentally, the periods that are slow in insurance tend to be the same periods that photography is a little busier. So they really complement each other very well. But at the heart of it, I'm very passionate about photography, bringing memories to people. And then on the insurance side, I really just love making sure those same people are protected properly.
Awesome. Love the way you think. Twisted Oak Photography. And I know we've discussed it before, but let's discuss this logo right quick. You have this beautiful tree and you have a camera hanging in it, or is that a purse?
That's a camera.
Okay. Just explain how you came up with that.
So originally I was just Carrie Scalise Photography. That's what most new photographers do. And, I was thinking about it one day and I was like, nobody's going to remember my name. Not at all. So I was like, I have to come up with a new name. I have to come up with something memorable. And I was driving down this back road in God knows whereville, and I saw
those roads go forever in Nowhereville. They lead you to Whoville.
That's probably where I was in Whoville. And I saw this like old, beaten down, looked like an old saloon, and it was the Twisted Oak. And I was like, oh my God. I said, that's it. That's the name. And so then from there, I created the logo because I was like, people will not remember my name, but they're going to remember that. And so, found the tree online. I was like, I need to put a camera on it, and it just kind of went from there.
That is beautiful. It's amazing. I love it. I love it.
Thank you.
Every time I look at it, I'm just like, wait a minute. Seriously though, I was on a show the other night, and I was looking. I'll show you exactly. I know everybody on that's watching tonight can't see what I'm about to show them, but I was doing this the other night, scrolling down, trying to find someone's picture, and I saw yours, and I went, no, I just had to look at it. Just had to look at it.
It made you pause.
Yeah, just a short pause. Had to look at it. I love that. That is awesome. Twisted Oak Photography, and they can find you on Instagram and Facebook.
Yes, Instagram and Facebook. You just want to make sure you look for that logo because there are some others that try to imitate, but they are not like me.
Hey, they're not like her. Carrie Scalise, y'all, the owner of Twisted Oak Photography. Lila Taylor's on from my favorite small business, y'all. I don't care because she folds laundry when you don't want to. Lila Taylor of the Laundry Fairy, y'all. Laundry Fairy can be found on Instagram and Facebook as well. I believe she's a TikToker too because she's been spending a lot of time making reels. So Lila Taylor, thank you for tuning in. She said, "Oh, thank you," with a love heart. Thank you, Lila, for tuning in. Please share the video at least in every Spring KLEIN business builder group, any Spring Strong.
We are Spring Strong.
Oh, you Spring Strong too?
No, I'm just saying we are Spring Strong.
Right.
You know?
Yes, ma'am. Share them in all the Spring business groups on Facebook, please, Lila. Thank you. Carrie Scalise of Twisted Oak Photography spoke last. I need to go back to this logo before I get to the founder of Spring KLEIN Business Builders, Miss Amanda Nutt, because we didn't get him on the camera. This is Edwards. Who?
John Edwards with Edwards Family Entertainment.
John Edwards with Edwards Family Entertainment. John, what do y'all do at Edwards Family Entertainment?
We put on your different artisan and pop-up markets and festivals. And we decided to take the approach. We were vendors with our rosary business for a long time, doing various markets. We met Amanda through actually being a vendor at some of her markets. When we decided we'd take a different approach. Instead of just hosting the markets to make money and support the family, we wanted to take the angle that all of our events would benefit a worthy cause that we believed in.
Okay.
So that's the angle we try to take.
Very vet oriented.
Yeah, very vet oriented. We're veteran.
Very. So you're a veteran, sir?
Yeah, I'm a veteran. I served in the Army as a medic, working trauma, pediatric trauma, and medevac.
Awesome.
Thank you for your service.
Thank you, sir, for your service. Yes, sir. Let's talk about this shirt for a minute before we get to Amanda. We talked about it off camera.
Yeah.
Bear.
Bears, etc.
What does that stand for? Something?
Yeah, it's actually an organization, one of them that we've supported with different events we've done in the past. Bears, etc. It's Bears and Exotic Animal Rescue Sanctuary.
Okay.
They're out of Montgomery County. What they do is try to help. They're trying to get our own sanctuary, but they take in. They're an animal rescue, but they focus on the exotic animals, especially trying to get them out of the exotic animal trade.
Okay.
And a big part of what they do is educating the public and currently working to get a large sanctuary built. But they have, while they're known for the bears and they're trying to get a bear sanctuary, they've built found homes and got involved, intervened with tigers that were.
That creepily became trendy.
Yeah, they rescued tigers and got them to various sanctuaries that could take them. Right now, they got this exotic bird that's needing a lot of medical care, so they deal with a lot of the exotic animals, and that's one of the organizations we've supported.
Awesome. I knew it had to stand for something because I saw the etc. and I'm like, no, that's something. And then as you were talking, I'm going, wait a minute, there's no bears in Texas, is it? But then you kept talking, and you said it's not just Texas.
Right. They're based out of Montgomery County, but
they are?
Yes.
Okay.
Actually, there are bears in some parts of Texas.
Really?
Yeah.
Like naturally, or they were brought here by some.
Well, a little bit of both. A lot were brought here naturally. But that's more further when you get up further north in Texas. You might run into brown bears.
Yeah.
But a lot of it is the same problem with this exotic animal trade. You might get someone has a little land or Bubba Joe, Billy Bob out in the piney woods. thinks he knows all about animals, goes gets him a bear or a tiger or a llama, whatever, and it's more than they can handle. These are special animals with special needs, these special areas.
I want a sloth.
Yeah,
I
and
want
so
a
this
sloth.
organization helps self-rescue.
So I put.
I have one. It's
Somehow
called a
this
teenage
woman in
daughter.
Spring has acquired 15 sloths.
Amanda, you didn't hear him. He said he has one. It's his teenage daughter.
Oh, Lizzie is so not a sloth. She's the most motivated.
Hell, you get her at
teenager.
home. No, she's great. Was going to come tonight, but one of her friends who helps us a lot of our shows is with us. But we don't know what she did at our last show. We did helping the Alzheimer's Association. We did over at local assisted living called Spring Creek Village. She did something to her knee, and it's been swollen ever since.
Oh.
Had the X-rays today. We're thinking she did something to the meniscus, so she's home resting.
Yeah.
Home resting.
Probably listening and make sure I don't say anything too bad.
You already did.
She's
You already
watching.
did. Thank y'all for tuning in, y'all. This is the Real Talk 100 Radio Power Hour, everybody. We had a comment before I get to Amanda. Katie, Lila knows Katie Cross. She said, Katie Cross is my girl. Bears, etc. is amazing. That's what, so she knows her personally.
Yeah.
The owner.
Yeah. Katie is a great person. Like I said, I met her through different events. We did an event together where I was a vendor up in Conroe, helping the Montgomery County Sheriff's Department. They were to help fund a special department for animal rescue to intervene.
Mm-hmm.
And turned out Katie was set up right beside me for the day. And we got to know each other. She's been to different events I've been at as a vendor and a couple I've run. She's come out and I got to know Katie. I've been a vendor at a couple of her events, raise money for bears, etc. So, yeah,
Awesome.
Katie's a great person doing a lot of great work up in Montgomery County and branching out.
Okay. I need to meet Katie. Somebody, Lila, tag Katie for me. I need to meet her. I need to meet me a bear in person. Just being silly, y'all. Thank y'all for joining in to the Real Talk 100 Radio Power Hour. Please share the video all over the place. Here's Lizzie right here.
I know. I told you.
We love you, Gerald, Macca, and Lizzie.
That's the pet name Lizzie gave me, and it's stuck. So it's run through the family and now friends. I'm referred to as Gerald.
How sweet, right?
Yes.
Daughters, right?
Yeah.
Let's get to the next panelist. Everybody, the founder of Spring KLEIN Business Builders is on your far right in the light blue. Let them know who you are and what you do, Amanda.
Well, I'm Amanda Nutt. I'm a Spring, Texas native, and I founded Happy Times Event Services. That is all kind of event planning, wedding, corporate parties, kid parties, anything like that. I did mobile bartending, serving, busing, decor, setup and breakdown and personalization, event nanny, and just recently added officiant to all that. And yeah, I do a little bit of everything within the event world. And we were just kind of talking a little about that before. I kind of do something similar to you. And it's a busy world out there right now.
Busy.
Yeah, very. So just kind of trying to keep up with that. And I've been doing the events, started doing the events kind of over COVID. And with Happy Times Event Services and Twisted Oak Photography, we're going to do a Twisted and Happy Bridal Extravaganza.
Woohoo!
Say it again. I'm tie-tongued.
A Twisted and Happy Bridal Extravaganza.
A twisted, happy, and bridal
A
extravaganza.
Twisted and Happy Bridal Extravaganza, wedding extravaganza.
When is that coming?
That is coming October 15th in Montgomery County. Right there on the cusp of Harris and Montgomery County on Pruitt Road at the Sparry.
At the Sparry.
Yes.
And that what's the date on that again?
October 15th.
October 15th. We're having I'm still tie-tongued. We're having a what?
A Twisted and Happy Wedding Extravaganza.
And it's going to be you. It's going to be Miss Scalise. And who else?
It's just us for
Just
right now.
us.
Just
Yep.
y'all for right now?
Yeah.
I want to hook y'all up with somebody.
I kind of thought you would.
She deals with wedding gowns.
And we would
That would be
love
perfect.
that. I want wedding gowns from all over the spectrum because a lot of people think of just a typical wedding gown as your white gown, long, pearly, lacy, whatever, but it's not. I've seen it all over the place, from the Asian culture to more of the, I don't know, artistic flares. People have become a lot more out there with it. I just did an Addams family engagement party in July, which me personally, I would love that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's
That's
I
something
am
that's been
all
neat. I
about
didn't
it.
realize that weddings has actually turned into one of my big markets.
Yeah, it is. It is. But you know,
For
kinda
I'm
like
saying
what
for the
we were-
I'm saying for the rosary side.
really, really.
Yeah. Not for the event. I haven't done that with event planning. That's out of my skill set. But
Something
with,
we were saying, it's a different
it's a
dog.
different deal. That's why, like with one gala, I wanted to put on I was talking to you, but with rosaries, a lot of weddings, rosaries are part of it, and I've had a lot of customers reach out to me wanting a custom rosary for their wedding.
Oh,
One, it's especially in Hispanic culture from Mexico,
right.
is called a lazo rosary. And what it is, it's like two huge rosaries that are brought together in one, where one goes over the bride, one goes over the groom, and they're joined and joins to make another rosary.
That's amazing.
Oh,
So,
love
I mean, that was like one I made
Wow.
for a special wedding that was taking place in Mexico.
So
that's awesome.
realistically, you would be an ideal vendor for
Yeah.
our bridal extravaganza.
Okay.
because
Give me the
we're
details. You
looking-
can probably count me in. I'm not
Okay.
think I'm booked. I'm not booked that day. I'm booked. I'm hosting an event, a fall festival the day before, but I'm open that day.
Awesome. And we're really looking for some of those off the cusp type things. You know, like Amanda was saying, you know, we don't just want the white beautiful dresses. You know, we want the things that are a little
Like
bit
a
different.
henna artist.
Plus size boutique people,
Yeah.
wedding people, you know, that have different types of gowns.
Are y'all reading my mind? That's exactly like, watch. You think I'm playing? Watch this. That's the name of her business, Plus Size Bridal,
We
And
need
that's what
her.
we need. We
Right.
need her.
right here. That's what she's all about. Plus Size Bridal.
Yeah.
That's who I want to introduce you to. That's what she does. And I think that would be a marriage made in heaven, you know, to
Yeah.
bring y'all all together like that. I'll try to tag her in a few minutes when I get to Rob, when he starts talking. But I almost forgot your banner, and I just put it up. And I shouldn't have been tight-tongued because it's right there on the banner, right?
Yeah.
It's right there on the banner. It's right here. And this is coming up on October
15.
15th,
Yeah.
a Twisted and Happy Wedding Extravaganza. And tell our listening audience one more time, what is this going to be about?
It's just going to be about, well, honestly, when I originally came up with this as a beginning wedding vendor, the Bridal Expo downtown is $1,000 minimum.
Mhm.
I really want this
At the
to,
George R. Brown?
yeah, at the George R. Brown. And then you have to pay for parking, and then you pay to
Mhm.
come in, and then it's $20 to get in
Yes,
minimum.
ma'am.
So I wanted something that was affordable for everybody. I wanted something that would bring out the unique bridal vendor and, well, really wedding vendor. I want this to be geared towards everybody in the wedding, because I know we forget, but there's a groom also.
Yes.
And we also forget that, you know, there is a groom. That's why.
He's part of it, huh?
Yeah. Well, honestly, that was my thought process when I.
Sometimes willingly.
I know.
Occasionally.
Well, we can have a gun vendor for a shotgun wedding too. You know what I mean?
I'm just glad Donna went to the other room because seeing all this wedding stuff. Because our 20th is coming up here in about a week.
Oh,
And she's back on the kick of renewing vows and getting wedding dresses. So I'm glad she's in the other room.
Lizzie could be the maid of all. That'd be so cute. Okay, I'll help her plan it. It'll be fun.
I should come. I'm in trouble now.
But no, that's kind of why I went, you know, besides the Twisted and Happy, like I did have that thought pattern in mind when I kind of did wedding instead of bridal, because I mean, let's face it, we live in a different world now. I accept any grown adult that's in love and wants to marry each other. Not everybody's a bride, let's face it. And I want to consider the groom. We forget about this guy, even if you are a bride and a groom, you know what I mean? Or a bride and a groom and a groom. Who cares? Like, I want you to come and find unique vendors that couldn't afford to go out to George R. Brown Convention Center and just offer different things.
Yes, ma'am.
And be local and things of that nature. And we're still working out a deal right now, but we are going to recognize I don't want to call them the people who purchased from Princess Bridal.
Yes, ma'am.
in Old Town Spring.
Mhm.
We're still working out how we're going to work with those brides, but feel free to email us with your invoices from there, and we will get you in there. And if you haven't found your dress yet, reach out to us. We'll help you.
Thank you, Amanda. Thank you. Let me get to Rob right quick so we can all come in on the powwow. Rob, how's it going, my man?
It's good. Glad to be here.
Glad to see you again. He is. Last time I said, I don't even know how to describe you. Last time I thought you were the owner.
No, I'm the manager of the company.
Manager of the company. Rob is the manager.
Yes, it's actually a female-owned business. Liz
Yeah.
Rufino.
Liz Rufino is the owner of the business. It's in Old Town Spring. That is the logo on the screen right now. This is some more information you can use right here. Rufino Express Affordable Auto Repair. They do everything. Is that the correct number, Rob?
Yes, sir. It sure is.
Yeah.
832-928-1873. That's our main number.
Introduce yourself right quick, Rob, and then let everybody know what all do y'all offer at Rufino Express.
My name is Rob Lyon, the general manager of Rufino Express Automotive Repair under the Rufinos. We're a family-owned business that's expanded greatly. We help a lot of people in the community. We do a lot of community events. We specialize in engine repair, transmission repair, collision repair. There's pretty much one shop, one stop, do it all. Again, I did mention earlier, we are a female-owned business. We take stride to take effect towards women's feelings and all that. We were talking the other day, and by our numbers in the business alone, it's 71% of women or of our business is women that maintain their vehicles, far more greater than men, which is, let's just be honest, a lot of women are afraid to go to shops. Shops take advantage of women, mothers, women, elderly women. Some do. I'm not going to say they all are, but you're going to get a fair shot with us. We do a lot of things for veterans. We do a lot of things for first responders events in November, coming up November 20th. We're going to have I think it's going to be the 18th this year. We're having our first responder event. We do a free oil change or free state inspection for first responders and veterans. On that day, the whole day is an event set up. We encourage other vendors to come out and set up booths, but on that day, everything is free. There's nothing charged to any first responder. You can set up bags. We set up all kinds of things. There'll be guns that'll be available. There's beauty supplies, arts and crafts, fire trucks, cars, exotic cars. There's all kinds of things for the kids to come out and look at, the family to come out and look at, free food the whole day for anyone that comes to the event. Come out and show support for our local first responders.
I am trying to find that flyer and I can't for the life of me.
We haven't posted the newer one, the updated one yet. I will be doing that next week.
Yeah.
Once I do get that one, I'll push it over to you. But these are some of the photos that you're seeing right now from the last year's
Yeah,
event.
from last year, the Cubs.
And actually, that one right there is the spectacular event we did with Amanda at Bridgestone.
No, that one,
Subdivision.
actually, that I have to give Martha credit on that. That
Mark,
was
yeah.
Gosling Pines.
Yeah, Gosling
gotta
Pines,
give
yeah.
Martha
Gosling
credit
Pines.
for her event, yeah. But no, she's an awesome person. She's not even an event person. She's just the HOA president. She just likes doing stuff. For her
It was a
neighborhood.
good event. Good
Oh, it
turnout.
was.
A lot
It
of
was
good
huge.
stuff.
Yeah, people genuinely look forward to
There
her
was a
event
lot of
every
people
year.
there.
Yeah.
It wasn't just the people in the neighborhood either. It was pretty cool.
Yeah.
I'm going to put the old flyer up just to give y'all an example, and I'm going to let Rob kind of tell us what's wrong with this flyer. Rob, that's the game we're going to play right now.
The only thing wrong with the flyer in general is going to be the date. I think we're planning on November 18th for this event.
I think that's what they're in for, yeah.
This event is every year is it's just an amazing, great turnout for the community. We accept everyone, first responders. It's not just firefighters and police officers, EMT, doctors, nurses, anyone that's in that field. The last time we did this event was right on the edge of the COVID event thing. So there was a lot of people that we helped in that thing. I think we had probably almost 100-person first responder turnout for that event. We had everything there. There was tons of things for kids to do, tons of gift bags, candies, games, everything for the family for that day, just to come out to show some love for first responders and veterans in the area.
Family Day is coming up November 18th. November 18th, I'm going to assume is probably a Saturday or Sunday.
Yes, sir.
It's going to be a Saturday or Sunday. Please ignore the flyer that I have on the screen right now. This is last year's flyer. It's going to be November 18th this year in honor of first responders, police, fire, military, veterans. They're going to be giving out free oil changes and state inspections all day. Is that correct?
For first responders.
For first responders and veterans.
Yeah.
Veterans are included as well. That's a main outset.
Right.
We have a few vendors that come out that are local people in the Spring area as well. Small businesses. One guy last year carved 4 flags out of wood, all handcrafted for each service. We gave 4 of those away. We did some hair care products. There was a lady out there, Jennifer, there's a general good friend of ours, Miss Messer. She had given away, I think, 40 facials or 30 facials, makeup samples. We had a CBD group out there that was giving out lotions and hair products. There's a bunch of vendors that just come, but again, that day when they come, it's free. There's nothing to be sold whatsoever at the event. It's to spread word in the community about the small businesses in the area, and also for the first responders and veterans. So we take there's no spending that day.
No
Come,
spending.
it's free. The family eats. Everybody has a great time, and that's it.
Leave your wallets at home.
Yes, sir.
Leave your wallets at home.
Now, let me rephrase that.
Okay.
So
I started to say
the gun sale,
everybody,
yeah. Well, okay, so
because you're
we
going to
have-
have 1 million people showing up expecting free stuff here. Rob.
there's a few. Well, no, let me rephrase that. So there's a few gun shops that are local gun owners and gun areas.
Yes, sir.
They donate a weapon to the event.
Yes, sir.
And we provide a ticket purchase pages for that event. And at the end of the evening, we do a promotional draw. It's in the state of Texas, it's not a raffle. We do not do a raffle for guns. We do not do an auction for guns. We don't do any of that. It's strictly donation for the tickets. Once you do the tickets for the donation, at the end of the night, we give away 3. Well, last year it was 3 weapons.
Okay.
And they are certified, registered through the local vendors.
Okay.
Like I said, there's just all kinds of good stuff. It's a fun time.
Awesome.
But on vehicles, I want to mention before I jump off or jump back to another topic. Anybody that's watching today, if you come by Ruffino and check us out, anybody that mentions this podcast or mentions this radio show gets a free AC check. There'll be no cost, no charge, free AC check. But you have to mention the radio show podcast to get it.
Mention the Spring KLEIN Business Builders Power Hour, and you get a free
AC
check for your car.
It's not an AC charge, AC check.
AC check for
We'll
your
check
car.
your AC system, check it up for you, and make sure everything's good for it, and we'll get you out there.
Awesome. I need that. Is there any way I can get that printed up? I'd love to just post that everywhere. Like, is there any way we can get that done?
Yeah, I can get it to you.
I'd love that. I'd post that all over in Jamaica somewhere. Like,
That's going to be the hardest AC check ever.
Right? Y'all please ignore the flyer that I have up here. This is last year's flyer, but I wanted you to get an idea of what's happening in November of this year. It's going to be on November 18th. It's going to be held at Ruffino Automotive Express. Always
Ruffino Express Automotive Repair.
On Godecki.
on
Godecki Road. It's actually Riley Fuzzle. It's only a quarter-mile section of Godecki. It's actually Riley Fuzzle, not to confuse people in that area. We are right on Riley Fuzzle.
This is what it looks like, everybody. I was there. So I know this is not a fake picture, y'all. I was right across the street for a few minutes, and then I was right in that parking lot. So this is right on. Give them the physical address right quick.
It's going to be 120 Godec Road, Spring, Texas, 77373. We are the only lighted shop in the area. You can see it clearly from all the way around, especially in the evening time. Daytime, we're the only gray blue building there. If you come over there to see us, we encourage people to come by and get things looked at and go from there. I mean, we're still the whole town feel. Come by and say hi. It's not just come in and worry about what money you're going to spend. I'd rather see you 10 times for small things and take care of it. We're not the one-hitter quitter shop. We bang out your checkbook and get you out of here, and I never see you again. We want to keep that hometown feel.
Thank you, Rob. Thank you for all the details. I don't want to ignore our listeners tonight. I stopped with Lila Taylor, and she said, Katie Cross is my girl. Bears, etc. is amazing. She went on to say, no, that's Lizzie. We love you, Gerald. And she brought up that nickname.
Cecilia said hello.
Lila Taylor says Bears, etc. Shout out. Okay, so she was tagging Bears, etc. for us. Cecilia Guzman is the owner of A Taste of Chamoy. It's Mexican candy with a twist, y'all. Y'all got to check her out. It's all a bunch of chamoy and
definitely have to see that.
Gummies and all. Oh man, hey, that's the owner of that. A Taste of Chamoy on Instagram and Facebook. Hey, Cecilia, thanks for tuning in. She said also down here that she shared the video for me. Thank you, Cecilia. Lila says it won't let her tag Katie, so that's the owner of Bears, etc.
I have a feeling we could find her. Have a feeling somebody like you.
Thank you again, Cecilia. Please tag other business owners, y'all, in this video. And there's hubby. There's hubby for the owner of Spring Klein Business Builders, Mr. Nicholas Nutt. Emrys and Victor say to Mom and Rob, we love you.
Love y'all too, man.
Yeah, so I have to say, when we came here without Rob, as soon as I got home, Victor was like, why wasn't Rob there? The show would have been so much better with Rob. And I was like, well, thanks, Victor. Like, he's like, you were okay, but it would have been better with Rob.
It's my little buddy, man.
I mean, that's what you're talking about, the family feel, because Emrys and Victor are definitely they're up there at the shop. There's a chance you'll meet them maybe once or twice. And they are, Victor and Emrys's Cub Scout pack belongs to Rufino, and they're there, they learn about cars there and everything, and
awesome. I can't wait to meet Emrys and Victor. Emrys is your daughter, and Victor is your son.
Yes, one of my sons. I have another son, Jace, that's 12 years old. That's probably hiding somewhere in the house, or he might be across the street at someone else's house. He might not even be home. So Victor and Emrys are the ones that are watching. So I should say something about Jace and grill him later and be like, here's your chance for $20.
Right. Thank y'all for watching, Emrys and Victor and Mr. Nicholas Nutt. Thank y'all for tuning in. Y'all, please share the video all over Harris County, all over Spring Klein, Texas, and the surrounding areas. We want everybody to know who's here today. We have Rufino Express Automotive Repair all the way on the left. Mr. Rob is here. We have Mr. Taylor of Edwards. Of Edwards. I'm sorry, Edwards of Edwards Entertainment. And I'm forgetting a word. Edwards
Family Entertainment.
Edwards Family Entertainment. So you can find Rufino Express on Instagram and Facebook.
Yes, sir.
You can find Edwards Entertainment, Edwards Family Entertainment on Instagram and Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
You can find Miss Carrie Scalise in the middle of Twisted Oak Photography on Instagram and Facebook. And how about your the insurance company? Is it on Instagram and Facebook as well?
Just Facebook.
Just Facebook. What's the name of it?
Mutual of Omaha. So it's Carrie Scalise Insurance with Mutual of Omaha, or something close to that. It's really long, but you can find me.
Really long, but you can find me.
Just put my name in and look up Carrie Scalise Insurance.
Carrie Scalise, that's C-A-R-I-E.
No E. C-A-R-I.
C-A-R-I, Scalise, y'all. Put that in and get you some insurance, because as me and my co-host always say, it's terrible. I know I sound like a broken record, but I want it to sink in. It's terrible when our loved ones pass away and we run around trying to sell plates and put up GoFundMe's. When all you got to do is get some insurance. Isn't that right, Carrie?
Absolutely. I actually saw something the other day. It was I didn't know the person that passed away, but I knew of them. They were somebody that was kind of prominent in our community, and in a lot of the networking groups and stuff that I go to. And he had passed away and had no life insurance, left a wife and 3 young children behind. And it's one of those things that it really hits home how important it is what I'm doing. Because these kids have a lifetime of growing up without dad, and that is the only thing that mom should have to worry about is dad is gone. But instead, she's worried about getting enough GoFundMe donations to be able to pay for a funeral, to be able to raise the kids. And, you know, then it extends further than that. It's not just the financial aspect. It's the, how do we cope with this aspect?
Yeah.
You know,
Yes, ma'am.
there's so much going on. So at the end of the day, when somebody passes away, the only thing you should have to worry about is how am I going to live without them?
That's
Yeah.
right. That's right.
it.
That's right. That's right. I might get my butt kicked for this. My mom's kind of going through it right now. And forgive me if I get emotional, but my old man passed away in August of this last year. And she doesn't have any control because he took care of her whole life.
Yeah.
So he took care of all the bills and you know, and everything. I hope my sister don't kick my butt for saying all this, but
That's a very common situation, in all
subjects-
honesty.
Yes,
It
ma'am.
is.
It
Yes, ma'am.
is.
And now she's going, hubby, you know, where are these funds at? Or how did you pay that bill and this bill and that bill? And I have no clue. And everybody's calling her going, okay, you owe us. They're cutting this off and cutting that off. And he didn't leave her prepared. So when I talk about death and insurance, this subject comes up all the time. So I don't mean to get off track. And it's very important to keep your family safe. You know, at all times. You know, that's basically what I'm saying. So this is Carrie Scalise of Twisted Oak Photography, and Carrie Scalise of, the name of the insurance is Mutual
Mutual
Omaha.
of Omaha.
Mutual of
Yes.
Omaha. Carrie Scalise, it's a long name, y'all. It's Carrie Scalise is C-A-R-I, and Scalise, forgive me if I'm mistaken, but it's S-C-A-L-I-S-E.
Perfect.
Carrie Scalise, Mutual Omaha. It's a long name, she said, but just put it in and get you some insurance, y'all. Get you some insurance. So we have, let me see if I can do this without screwing up again. We have on the far left, we have Ruffino Express. I have his logo right here. He is the lead manager, the store manager for Ruffino Express. On the far left, that is the number. They do some of everything to your car. I mean, they'll fix it. They'll do whatever's wrong with it. They're giving away free oil changes very soon. How often do you give free oil changes real quick again?
Free oil changes only given out on base-to-basis. The free AC check will be mention of radio show only.
Mention of radio show. Mention Real Talk 100 Radio or Spring KLEIN Business Builders Power Hour, and you will get a free AC check. That at Ruffino Express Affordable Auto Repair. It's in Old Town Spring, over the railroad tracks. The address, before we get to the next panelist, is
120 Godeck Road, Spring, Texas 77373. We are right at the railroad tracks at Old Town Spring, right behind Winchie Brothers.
Just go over the tracks behind Winchie Brothers, put in that address, and look for this building right here, y'all. They got a big event coming up in November 18th, all about first responders, y'all. It's going to be free, a bunch of free oil changes for the first responders, the police, the fire, the military, the veterans, free oil changes, state inspections. It's going to come up November 18th in Old Town Spring at Ruffino Express Affordable Auto Repair in honor of first responders, police, fire, military, veterans. So please tag them. That's why I said it twice. It's food and drinks. It's kid friendly. It's going to be raffles, door prizes, vendors everywhere. Y'all get ready for that. It's going to be fun. We're going to be there. I promise you that. We're going to be there. And then we have next to him, we have Mr. Edwards of Edwards Family Entertainment.
Yeah.
I got it right, y'all. I didn't kill his name. He was Mr. Taylor a minute ago. Edwards Family Entertainment. I'm not as versed with your business as I am with Ruffino. I've actually been to his business. Real quick, let them know what your business does again.
We do a lot of different pop-up markets and festivals at different locations in the community. The goal of promoting local businesses, small businesses, and helping charitable causes we believe in. This Friday night, we've teamed up with Detail Garage Spring, where we're having a market and car show there by Detail Garage on 2920 near Foulville. That'll be from 6 to 10. And actually, I do have about 2 spots left open for a vendor. So you can see the application information on our Facebook page. One that my daughter is working on closely with me. We're really excited about at B52 Brewery in Conroe on August 26th is Ladies' Day Out, where our big goal is to promote women-owned businesses or father-daughter, sister, husband-wife, focusing on the women's owned businesses. That will be the majority of them there. But the real goal of this event is we're raising money for a great organization called Sanctuary Surrender. It's a mothering house that helps women in crisis. My daughter's gotten involved with it. I'm a big supporter, mainly behind the scenes, supporting her. And we're having this event. We're still accepting vendors, and that's going to be August 26th.
That's awesome.
August 26th. Lizzie is hard at work for you. She tagged everything for me. Edwards Family Entertainment or at Edwards Fam Entertainment on IG. So y'all left the ILY off.
Yes.
On Instagram, Edwards Fam Entertainment on IG.
Yeah.
It's at the bottom of the screen. Everybody, y'all go and give Edwards Family Entertainment a follow on both pages. Edwards Family Entertainment on Facebook and at Edwards Fam Entertainment on IG. Go give them a follow.
Yeah, Lizzie's done a lot of work. She's been the real power. I got in the event booked for us at B52, and she really been wanting the Ladies' Day event because a lot of these vendors, these pop-up markets, are women-owned, and we've discovered by being a vendor at several markets, a lot of female-owned businesses are actually nervous to go to some of these markets and unknown areas, just for safety, or a lot of times on Facebook signing up for events, and you're seeing markets advertised. It seems like the women-owned businesses that are the first ones to be taken advantage of the scam. This is something near and dear to Liz and I, as a matter of fact. And when we wanted to be a cause, when she started getting involved with Sanctuary Surrender, it's like she'd come talk to me. He's like, "Who do you want to do it?" And we was looking at this female veterans group, which we'll probably do something for in the near future. I said, "Why don't we do Sanctuary Surrender?" They're a great group. We've met them. And it's just taken off from there. And this event's taken on a life of its own. We're hoping it turns into a really big event, plus a great opportunity to showcase what Sanctuary Surrender is doing and raise money for them.
Awesome.
Love
the way it sounds, Mr. Edwards. How can the community get involved, Mr. Edwards?
A number of ways. One, following us on Facebook. We post about it. We continue to post about our events. Come out to some events and support it. If you got a small business, especially a woman-owned business, on our Facebook page or on our website, we have the link where you can apply to be a vendor. We'd love to have more vendors, and as we get closer, we're going to be adding more things. We're talking different things we can do. We're talking about a special drawing for a few different products. We got some different women-owned businesses that are going to donate some great items for a special drawing with all the money. All the proceeds from like the drawing or ancillary activities always goes to the charity we're supporting. So even coming out is another great way. Support the women-owned businesses. Another way to support it.
Thank you, Mr. Edwards. Thank you. Lizzie is hard at work again. Before I get back to Miss Amanda Nutt, she gave an address to something. Let me enlarge it right quick.
That's a detailed garage.
Okay, that's a detailed garage. It's Friday night. It goes from 6 to 10. Like I said, I believe Lizzie's one keeping me in line. I think we have 2 vendor spots left. We don't have any.
If you're wrong.
Yeah, we should have 2 spots
Lizzie,
left.
How many spots are there?
Yeah, the last time I looked, we had 2. We don't have any food spots, so there's going to be food there. There's going to be music. Detail Garage has a DJ coming out, putting on. I've seen videos of the car shows there before where it's crowded. There are a lot of great cars.
Had a good deal out there before.
Yeah, so we're handling the vendor part of it, the market. We brought out a few vendors. Savon, the manager of Detail Garage Spring, has a couple of food vendors. So we're looking at a pretty exciting event that night.
And the date again?
It's going to be this Friday night.
This upcoming Friday
July 21st. I know one particular car we have coming out is another woman-run nonprofit helping veterans and first responders called Battle to Be. She's bringing out Phoenix, the Memorial Chief. And he's going to be all lit up. So Phoenix will be there that night. Like I said, one of our vendors is Unique Designs. I think it's 3D Unique Designs. He's on Instagram. He does like these cool lamps with automotive parts. Like I look at this lamp, it looked like it's made out of a camshaft. He got signed up and he texted me this morning. He's like, "Well, can I bring a car?" I go, "Yeah." He goes, "I got a 56 Bel Air." He's like, "Here's what we're doing. You suddenly got a second spot. So you can park right beside your booth. I mean, we're not letting that 56 Bel Air out against all the others. We're keeping him safe.
Yeah.
So I know we're going to have that 56 Bel Air there.
I think I located your flyer, and here goes the information on the screen right now, everybody.
Yeah, that's it.
Right there is the location and all the information this upcoming Friday, July 21st from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. It's the Edwards Family Entertainment and Detail Garage, and Spring presents the Rolling with Style Car Show and Market. Cars, music, vendors, food at 3625 Farm to Market Road 2920 Spring Cypress 77388. Let me see if I can get this off
It's
the
a fairly
bottom.
newer location too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all show up to this upcoming event. They only have 2 vendor slots left. They're going to have food available. Cars are going to be sitting everywhere, looking fresh and looking good. And the music's going to be this live music, correct?
I'm not sure. Savon's handling. I believe he brings out a DJ. They have a DJ that he's used a lot from a guy that's real popular. He knows how to get the place jumping. So
Okay. This upcoming Friday from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m., you're looking for something fun to do. 2920 is the place to be, y'all. It's the place to be. With the Edwards Family Entertainment and the Detail Garage. And you can find Edwards Family Entertainment on Instagram and Facebook, at Edwards Fam Entertainment on Instagram and Edwards Family Entertainment on Facebook. And you can also find Detail Garage on Instagram for sure. Go and find out more information about this upcoming event. It sounds like a lot of fun. We will definitely try to be there. We're not far from there. We're right here off of Airtex, and between Airtex and Ritchie, on 45. So we'll definitely try to be there in some kind of capacity. Thank you, Mr. Edwards, for coming through. Thank you, Lizzie, for all the information. She's hard.
she keeps me in line.
Spots. She's got 2 spots.
Yeah. She confirmed it. 2 spots as of right now.
2 spots remaining right now. Vendors. We're talking to you. If you have a product or a service that you would like to vend, you would like to get out there and create more awareness about your brand, this is another event for you. And the ladies have some upcoming events for you also. I'm going to try to tag Plus Size Bridal in just a minute. Thank you, Lizzie. Thank you for all your help. And Mr. Edwards, thank you for coming by tonight, sir. If you're just now tuning in on the video, please rewind, not rewind, but please listen closely to the information that Mr. Edwards disseminated tonight. It's up on the screen right now. If I didn't cover it on the flyer, if Lizzie and Mr. Edwards didn't cover it on the flyer, here's some more information. Detail Garage. Okay, that's everything. Axe throwing. That's not on the flyer, Mr. Edwards. Boo!
Oh, yeah, it's not on the flyer. That's something we just recently confirmed. We will have axe throwing.
Okay. I've never thrown an axe. Have you thrown an axe before?
Yeah.
Rob, never thrown an axe?
Not in a public location. Definitely not on purpose.
Carrie, you ever thrown an axe before?
I mean, you know.
She's like, dang it, that whole lead
Yeah.
You know,
If she
axes,
says too much, then the word premeditation starts
I
getting
know,
thrown out
right?
there.
axes, same thing.
Not trying to incriminate anybody here.
Yeah.
Now she's got to change up her plans.
I know. They're going to be looking into all those life insurance claims.
We need to look a little closer at this one, fellas. Thank y'all for tuning in, y'all. This is the Real Talk. This is the Spring KLEIN Business Builders Power Hour on Real Talk 100 Radio, y'all. Me, Malcolm Jackson, and Amanda Nutt are the hosts, y'all. She is the owner and founder of Spring KLEIN Business Builders in Spring, Texas, and she wants to connect with other small businesses in the Spring KLEIN area and the greater surrounding areas, such as Klein, Woodlands, Conroe, Magnolia, Huffman, Kingwood, Atascocita, Tomball, Jersey Village area, Greenspoint, all the way around that circle right there. If you're in Kemah, we might have a little trouble connecting with you, but hey, we're not keeping you away either. We're not keeping you away, y'all.
Not
So
after that long drive.
no. Not after that long drive. Let me get back to the comments right quick, and then we'll get back.
I like
To
the
the-
Rufino Express is awesome, turning wrench with purpose.
Lila, I missed you. I'm sorry. I missed you at 7:22. She said those dresses are gorgeous, and she was talking about the dresses from the
Plus size.
Yeah.
plus size
We don't
bridal.
want it for them, yeah.
I'll try to tag her in just a minute. These dresses are the ones she's talking about. She has all kinds of dresses. She has some on consignment. She has all kinds of dresses. I'm not too much into dresses, as y'all can tell, but she does do dress business. I mean, she's into it. She's at that event at Georgia Brown that you were talking about.
Yeah.
She goes to that every year.
Does she?
Yes, ma'am.
And what feedback has she given about it? Does she like it?
She likes it because they've given her her own show.
Oh, that's
Oh,
cool.
wow.
In the back, she has, while everybody else is vending and
Right,
walking
right.
around,
The designer show, yeah.
the designer show with the uplifted stage and everything.
Yeah.
She has models walking the stage and everything. So
Oh, yeah.
she's somebody. She's kind of and I don't care if she's watching. I'm about to say this. She is all over the place. Love her to death. I love this woman to death. But when it comes to that show, she's do this, do that.
Oh, yeah, you
Over-
have to
over-
be. Oh, yeah.
Ah.
You better be a multitasker on
Yeah.
crack.
Right.
Like, it is all over the place.
Yeah, but I understand. You know,
Yeah.
I just like making fun of her. She's all over the place. Oh my god! Where are you? Okay, there you are. Come over here. So yeah, it's kind of crazy. But back to the comments. Lila, I'm sorry I forgot about you. I just took care of you. Great promotion. I see Nicholas. Dresses are gorgeous. Nicholas Nutt says again, Rufino Express is awesome. Turning wrench with a purpose. And Amanda just said that. That is the husband of Amanda Nutt right there. He's tuned in. We have talked to all these businesses up here. Thank you, everybody, for joining the show. I said that myself. Come on down. Lila says, great promotion. I believe she was talking to Mr. Edwards and the family. Nicholas Nutt says, pack 1878. Great.
Oh, yeah, that's the Cub Scout pack.
Okay.
That's the one that Rufino Express has started educating the young kids about the very basics of just engine repair, oil changes,
Battery jump
lubricants.
starts.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Rob told me
Tire
about that when I
changes.
was over there.
Yeah.
That's right.
yeah.
Okay. Boy Scouts and then Edwards
It's
Entertainment.
Cub
That's where you.
Scout. The girls
Scouts.
are in it too. Yeah, the girls are in it too. I had this big dream. 'Cause I've been a boy mom for over a decade. I had this big dream of doing Girl Scouts, and no, never gonna do Girl Scouts.
Not your cup of tea.
No, it's not Emerson's cup of tea. She wants to do Cub Scouts with everybody else. She wants to go do everything with Rob and Victor. Like she is the girl that's going to give everybody a run for their money. Absolutely.
Everybody's going to get a run for their money from Emerus Nutt. Emerus Nutt, which is Nicholas and Amanda's daughter. How old is she again?
She's 4, going to be 5 in August.
4 going on 40, huh?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Kick your ass in a dress type of attitude. Oh yeah. And if she can't do it, she'll get a brother that can.
She
Yes,
got it from her mama.
No, I'm just so sweet and calm and timid.
Oh, you?
Yeah.
Maybe the people that don't know you.
Hey, please don't strike me. I'm way over here.
Yeah. I got some cushion. I got some shock.
Yeah.
Good.
All right, y'all. We have about 15 more minutes left in the show. And in this 15 minutes, y'all, I want to draw this all together. We have businesses in the room, and I want not only our listening audience to understand what's going on here, but I want us to understand what's going on here. I want us all. Emrys is a queen amongst us. Lila says, I want everybody to understand that at some point, I want us all to strengthen each other. That's what I'm here for. That's what me and Amanda are bringing this together for, because we know how hard it is for small businesses. That's what this is really about. So when it comes to Rufino Express, when it comes to the Adams family,
I feel like it is sometimes.
when it comes to the Edwards family, when it
He
comes
said
to
same
Miss Carrie Scalise, when it comes to Miss Amanda Nutt, when it comes to all small business owners, I want us all to come together and learn that we should not be in a boat paddling down the river by ourselves. We should have a network, and a network. A lot of people miss it. It goes right over their head. A network is supposed to strengthen you, not weaken you.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm here for.
Amanda's been a great supporter of us. And what's been nice is Amanda hosts events also, just like we do. But like when it's a date, as long as it's not conflicting, we go and set up as a vendor with our rosary business. We go set up at Amanda's event. And Amanda's trying to, first schedule work is going to come support ours. I mean,
I'm gonna be there
we do
Thursdays
two different
and-
style of events, but we support one another. By trying to be there for as vendors, and if we can't, at least we promote each other's events.
Because we all know at the end of the day, we're in this together.
Yeah.
You know, we really are. And I think that kind of speaks volumes. What we were talking about before the show started, in all practicality, we're a competition. And there's a lot of people that would not be willing to sit here and co-host and do all kinds of stuff together, but
Right.
we can work together
Yes.
also.
Yes.
You know, like this doesn't have to be cutthroat.
No, not at all. And in relation to what you just said, me and Lisa owned a daiquiri shop a couple years ago, and COVID shut us down. We had no idea COVID was going to shut the world down, and
Nobody did.
we started our paperwork in, I want to say, October or November of 2019, and they shut the whole world down in March of 2020, if I'm not mistaken. And here we are. We've spent all of our savings, everything we got from
A lot of people did. There was a
And-
lot that came out of that time.
and
Oh,
they,
yeah.
they shut us down in 2 months. So I brought that up because
The restaurant and hospitality industry got hit the hardest, and I won't go on this soapbox forever because, like we've talked about before, you know, what started Happy Times was I was a bartender for years. I opened up a lot of the bars on Waterway, Goose's Acre, Baker Street Bar, Louie, and what hit all them the hardest was even if you opened up, you had just mountains of regulations. You had to do everything
Yes.
with to-go plastic and
Yes.
to-go containers.
Yes.
And unless you've been in the restaurant industry, you don't know how much more expensive that is. Instead of having a dishwasher and reusing things and stuff of that nature, if you let people in the restaurant, all of a sudden your capacity was cut to half,
cut to
if
half,
not more.
right?
So
Because there wasn't 6 feet in.
Which
between.
cuts your overhead. In the end of the day, it cuts your overhead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
exactly, and
Even
it's just,
advertising was harder to get out. I mean, you couldn't do, word of mouth was even less because people weren't going anywhere.
Right.
exactly.
So it was,
Right.
it was a structural killer all the way around.
Yes.
Small businesses were the hardest impact.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And but back to my story. In relation to what you were saying about competition, we had other daiquiri shop owners, people who wanted daiquiri shops, saw that what we were building. I mean, when it first opened, before they actually said, "Okay, that's it,
Yeah.
shut down the world," before that happened, we were booming, and
Oh, yeah.
and everybody was seeing it on Instagram, on Facebook. So we had people coming and saying, actually scouting us and saying, "This is beautiful. I love what y'all are doing. Do y'all mind teaching us?" And we were like, "No, we don't mind." And they said the same thing you did. Why would you do that? Because there's enough money out here for all of us.
Yeah.
For all of us, especially when you're trying to open up in Huntsville or on Galveston and on the beach.
All right.
We're in spring, and we were in Greenspoint. That was another problem with our location. But anyway, competition? No, I don't see competition. I see other business owners that need help, that
Yeah.
need a network of people, that need a network of businesses that need to bond together to all strengthen each other.
Yeah.
That's what this show is all about. If you would like to join us in a future Spring KLEIN Business Builder Power Hour, that tongue ties me every time. All you got to do is text me or Amanda and come on. We're trying to build this up. We're trying to build the station. At the same time, we build the station. We're going to also build and create awareness about small business owners that come and fellowship with us here at our station. We're located at 4201 Cypress Creek Parkway, Houston, Texas, 77068, Suite 540. My number, I don't mind giving it out. I'll check with Amanda before we give hers. But if you would like to sit on this panel at some time and fellowship with other small business owners and find out ways to strengthen your own small business with us, all you have to do is text me at 346-779-5831. Text POWER to 346-779-5831 or text POWER
832-705-4622.
Text POWER 2 one more time.
832-705-4622.
That is Amanda Nutt of Spring KLEIN Business Builders on Facebook. Y'all go and check that page out. Go and check her group out. Join. Hit the join button. Hit the share button on this video. Share it all over Spring KLEIN and the greater surrounding areas of that within this 20 or 30 mile radius probably. Share any city or town in that 20 or 30 mile radius around Spring KLEIN. Share this video and tag other small business owners. So let's get back to it before we're out of time in about 10 minutes. We want to know what Amanda Nutt needs from the community and the panel to become stronger as a business.
Well, I always need support and good thoughts. Gosh, you put me on. I didn't know I was supposed to give them a laundry list here. Well, guys, you could really pick it up.
Yeah.
No, honestly, Carrie's been a huge supporter of me, talking me off the ledge a little bit here and there. The last few months have been great and empowering and a lot of educational opportunities. And I think y'all have really supported me in great ways, Edward's family, and especially Rob over here takes care of my kids every now and then, and they pop in with about 20 other kids. And also, the next event we've been talking about this. The next event I have coming up is a chili cook-off in Bridgeville. I still need outdoor vendors for that. The inside is full. There'll be face painters. There'll be there'll be a live band. The Skittles is coming. They're an adult special needs cover band, and they are awesome and amazing and community favorite.
You got flyers for that already out, or?
I have a digital flyer for that.
Send it to me after tonight,
Okay.
and I'll shoot it out.
And
I'll be
my
promoting it.
printer died. I need to get it. I was gonna bring
Actually,
physical
Edward's
ones.
family's planning on promoting that because
Yep.
we're going to be there not as Edward's family. We'll be there with
Appreciate
our
you, bro.
rosary business. So it's going to be a great event.
And it's just $40 to join outside. The events I do in Bridgestone, that's my community. I always keep those super affordable, super low. Because those are literally my neighbors coming and joining, and my family and everything. So this is the next one coming up. It is $25 to join the chili cook-off. And all of the entry fees is going to Sanctuary of Surrender. We've already talked about them.
Do they accept what brands? Is that what?
Just don't let them see the can.
The first year.
This is a
I will
chili
if there are
cook-off,
beans in
not a
it.
pretend it's chili.
Uh,
I said this is a chili cook-off, not a pretend it's
So
chili.
beanie weenies don't count?
Anything not
Okay,
that.
I was just fine.
As long as you don't
Making
get caught, it counts if you don't get caught.
So we have a chili cook-off, y'all, coming to Bridgestone's second annual chili cook-off and fall festival, September 23rd, 2023, from noon to 4 p.m. 4403 Lost Lake Lane, 77388 is the address. It's the Bridgestone community, somewhere down 2920 on the left.
Yeah, if you're exiting 45 south, you make a left, and it's going to be on the left-hand side. Yeah,
Yes.
it's right in between Fallville and Rhodes Road.
Fallville is Falvel. Y'all check out. It's between Fallville and
Rhodes Road.
Rhodes Road. Local vendors, you still need vendors for this event, correct?
Yep, on the outside. That's all I have left room for.
Some of you
outside.
coming from the south side would be Ella, turns into Fallville.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, it does. Yeah.
All Ella and Spring Cypress up to Fallville.
Chili.
Spring really loves to confuse you.
Yeah.
I love telling people that aren't from here about Kirkendall.
Yeah. It's not spelled that way.
Is it
Kirkendall?
Kirkendall?
Yeah. It's not spelled that way at all. When we first moved here, I was a kid telling my dad, "That's not right, Dad. You're saying it wrong, Dad." Yeah. But chili cook-off competitors. This is from Malcolm Jackson, owner of Real Talk 100 Radio. I need beans in my chili, y'all. Period. Just make chili without and a chili with for me, please. Please. I gotta have chili. Gotta have
You shouldn't
beans.
say
in my
that
chili.
out loud, man.
I shouldn't say it out loud. I shouldn't
Chili
say
with beans is
welcome
not
all
accepted in
chili
Texas very much.
beans or not. We accept all the chili beans or not. If you got a vegetarian chili you want to cook up, bring it.
Okay. Greatest gift you can give someone, even your competitors' knowledge. Your husband says, great. Let me get this out of the way. Let y'all see everybody here. I'm sorry. There we go. Greatest gift. Mr. Nicholas Nutt says, someone, even your competitors.
Well said, Nick. Well said.
Absolutely.
It's knowledge. Like that, Nick. Love it. Lila Taylor says, beans are no go, man. Get out of here with that.
I told you.
Come on, you know Josh smells the house up for you. Justin C. Gass says, we love you, big bro. My brother from another mother. We love you, Big Rob.
Appreciate it, bro.
From
Michelle.
Justin C. Gass. Amanda Taylor, Lila Taylor says, Amanda is your co-host. She's freaking awesome. Such an awesome dynamic duo, she says. Thank you, Lila. Hey, Rob, we're watching you from Corey Gass.
Now, is that like a stalker thing?
No,
Like,
no.
I'm
No,
just
they're
like-
really, really close friends of mine.
Close
Family.
friends. Family. Awesome. I let time get away from me. Amanda said what she needed from the community. We only have 4 minutes. I got to hurry up here. Carrie Scalise of Twisted Oak Photography, and she's also selling insurance. What do you need from small business owners and the community to strengthen your small business?
Actually, so what I'm really looking for right now is if you go to my page, Twisted Oak Photography, so at Twisted Oak Photo on Facebook, there is actually a digital flyer in there. I am looking for 3 brides between now and October 2nd. So these 3 brides are going to be the face of the posters that I'm going to have out at our bridal extravaganza October 15th. You get 25% off of your wedding booking if you book that and mention my flyer off my Facebook page. Or if you're listening tonight, you can mention Real Talk 100 Radio and get that same discount.
Please, the 2 codes for Real Talk. Can y'all text that to me? Text that to me so I can promote that.
Absolutely.
Big Rob, with the flyer, if you can get it to me soon, let me know how I'm supposed to put the caption, and you too, Carrie. And we'll try to put that promo package out.
I'll definitely get with Liz and work on that.
Thank you. Mr. Adams family, I'm sorry, y'all. It's an inside joke, y'all.
I brought up that party earlier.
Yeah.
Mr. Edwards of Edwards Family Entertainment, excuse me. What do you need from the panel here and from the community? I know you've said a lot already.
The biggest thing is, beyond attending the events, is sharing the events. And one thing to get word out, where it gets people to come to the events, it supports the small businesses we're supporting. And the other thing you can do is we'll give when we give vendor highlights of businesses and vendors that are going to be there, give them a like, give them a follow, go see what they have to offer. I mean, a big part of our goal, in addition, like I said, with the August 26th event of raising money for Sanctuary Surrender, is to showcase these businesses. So when we highlight a business, give them a follow, check them out. And if they're selling a product you're interested in, shop from them instead of going to your big box store.
Yeah.
I mean, something you're looking for. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. I say that all the time. You know, they go and, you know, my kids aren't that bad for Jordans, but they're that bad for the PS4s and PS5s.
Yeah.
But I always reference the kids and parents. You're out there buying Jordans, but if your friend starts making shoes, you won't buy a pair from him.
Yeah.
You know, a pair of jeans, a shirt, whatever they design. I have several friends that make T-shirts. Now you'll go to the Woodlands Mall or Willowbrook Mall and spend $30 on a T-shirt, but you won't get
30.
30.
You seen those Suicide Bunny shirts? They're like $100 a piece for a regular
Oh.
cotton shirt.
Right.
Ridiculous.
Last but not least, yeah, it's ridiculous. $100 for a T-shirt, yeah, ridiculous. In all caps,
Yeah.
ridiculous. Last but not least, Rufino Express Automotive Repair. Mr. Big Rob is in the building. Big Rob, what do you need at Rufino Express Automotive Repair?
All we can ask is just in these small communities, it's the same as Mr. Edwards said, the same just support your small businesses. I mean, in all actuality, in smaller communities, in smaller areas, the small business is what holds and keeps the old spirit alive. Corporate America is all good and dandy. We need big stores sometimes, but general things that you can find, reach out to a small business owner. I mean, it does entail, and you can get more personable business. I mean, I don't know if anybody's tried to hire anybody recently or have an employee, but it's like a horror story. So
Oh, yeah.
your small business still has personable, caring. They're thoughtful to your needs, especially if you go to a store that specializes in what you want. There's tons of areas up and down 4920 Spring Cypress area. Look at all the small shops in Old Town Spring. I mean, there's a few of them in there that you just think they're just specialty stores, but there's regular stores in there, regular restaurants. Check them out. That's all I can ask in the Spring area.
Check them out. Check them out. Check them out. Fortune 500 companies are going to be just that. But you have small businesses such as the one sitting in front of you that are simply trying to feed their families. That's what they're trying to do. And you can help feed a family. Now, we know we're not sitting here telling you some of those businesses out there, poor customer service. You know, they don't care about their customers. We're not talking about those. I wouldn't bring those people in here. I brought this panel right here. They're very customer savvy, very, 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 very good with their customers. And that's who we want you to spend your money with, because I already know somebody. I only put that in there, that disclaimer in there, because I know somebody's going to be like, "Well, I went to one and they were terrible and the food sucked." No, okay, well, we're not talking about those. We're talking about those that are doing good business in the community and in our neighboring communities. That's who we're supporting here today and every Tuesday night on the Spring KLEIN Business Builder Power Hour, where we get together with other small businesses and we uplift, we encourage, and we empower other small businesses like we did tonight. Thank y'all for tuning in, especially Mr. Nicholas Nutt. He's still with us. He says, small business treats people like people instead of being just a corporate number. That's right. That's right.
Factual.
That's right, Nicholas. That's factual. And Rob said it to the T earlier. You know, I mean, how many businesses sit there and say, well, you know, most automotive repairs screw over women, so we're not going to do that. We're gonna stick by. How many businesses actually say that outwardly?
Yeah.
Right.
How many? And Rufino, I'll put that up there again. We have to get out of here, y'all, because I have another show coming up at 8:30, and I have to get my prep on. For that show. It's called the Rely Show. It's the RAULI show. Rely stands for Rebooting and Uniting Lost Energy. Yes, energy is spelled with an I on purpose. It's a spiritual thing. Tune in to learn more about it. Tonight it's real interesting, y'all. It's real interesting. I didn't even know what a doula was. Do y'all know what a doula is?
Mhm.
They're amazing.
I didn't know what a doula was.
That's actually another field I was looking into. Probably.
You were looking into that too?
Yeah.
We have doulas coming in. I think we
After
have.
you have a couple kids on your own, you know.
Right.
Is that like a dessert or?
No,
No, it's somebody that helps you with home birth.
It's kind of like a midwife.
Oh,
A midwife
yeah.
right home.
Probably why I wouldn't know about that one.
Yeah.
we have them coming in. We have, I think, 3 doulas coming in tonight to speak on it.
That's awesome.
Enlightening the community about, you know, childbirth and how it could become easier psychologically and physically. They're coming in. They're coming in tonight from 8:30 to 10:30, y'all, on the Rely Show. Rely Radio Show. Excuse me, y'all. Look them up on Instagram at RAULI Radio on Instagram only. Mr. Inyar Zulu is the star of the show, and his lovely wife Jessica are coming in tonight with guests to teach us about doulas, because I'm completely lost. But this brings us to a close tonight on the Real Talk 100 Radio Power Hour / Spring KLEIN Business Network Power Hour. I'm going to get it right sooner or later.
We're just powering through. We're just powering on through.
Powering through, y'all. In closing, since I screwed the name up, this is who we partnered with right here at Real Talk 100 Radio. We were already the Real Talk 100 Radio Power Hour. So now with the Spring KLEIN Business Builder Power Hour, building each other up for success. Small business owners, take note of that bottom line right there. Build each other up for success. That's what we're trying to do here. If you got a wedding coming up, call Carrie. Call Carrie. She's great with customers, great with photography. If you got a party coming up, me, myself, Lisa, and Amanda and Nicholas will have your whole party rocking and rolling. We got DJs, we got drinks, we serve your drinks, we serve your food, we cut your cake, we clean up, we set up, we clean up. Me and Lisa are even adding security and DJ services. I mean, call us if you're in Spring
I
Klein.
have security.
You got security also?
I don't have DJ, but I have
You have
security.
security also.
It's that Nicholas guy.
That Nicholas guy. Nicholas says, okay, I'll let time get away from me. I have to close real quickly. Nicholas Nutt says, Malcolm, big shout out. Only way from here is up. Thank you, sir. Thank you for tuning in
He
tonight.
should come next time.
You should come next time, wifey said. You might get some brownie points. We got to get out of here, y'all. This has been another edition of the Real Talk 100 Radio Power Hour. We're going to take another picture like this before we get out of here. There's no food for me to stuff in my mouth. There's no Kenneth Wayne, my co-host. He's not here tonight, but we're going to take another one, and we'll see y'all real soon. This was another show we had. That's my favorite one right there. We'll get out here for the night, y'all, but we're going to try to do this at least once a month until we get in a good rhythm. Every Tuesday night, we're going to have the Real Talk 100 Radio Power Hour, and at least once a month, we're going to have the Spring Klein Business Builders Power Hour right here. If you want to be here with us, all you got to do is text what? Text POWER to 346-779-5831 or text POWER to
832-705-4622.
Thank y'all for joining us tonight. Keep it locked to Real Talk 100 Radio from 8:30 to 10:30 tonight. It's all about doulas. It's something like a midwife, y'all. They help you out.
Have your baby at home.
They help have your baby at home, Amanda said. It's something like you need support mentally, psychologically, and physically before, like during the pregnancy and after the pregnancy. So they will have doulas and postpartum doulas in here from 8:30 to 10:30 to explain more. Keep it locked to Real Talk 100 Radio. Thank y'all for tuning in tonight to the Real Talk 100 Radio Power Hour / Spring Klein Business Builder Power Hour. We'll see y'all soon. Good night.